Hi, I'm State Representative Jon Becker from Fort Morgan. Thank you for taking the time to tune in to the House GOP Weekly Update. This week at the State House, we were dealing with the state budget, or otherwise known as the long bill. There's several highlights I'd like to go over with that, but first, let me tell you about the general fund. The general fund is the fund that we as legislators get to use as discretionary spending throughout the state. This fund grew to $9.6 billion, which is a $573 million increase, or 6.3%. With that, we were able to take care of several key components inside of the state that you are all wanting. First would be transportation. With transportation, we were able to move $102 million from the general fund into transportation. That'll take care of much needed repairs to our roads and bridges throughout the state. The second being education, we were able to take $210 million, and put it into K through 12 education, 25 million of which will go to pay down the negative factor. On top of that, we were able to move $95 million into higher education, which will help to keep tuitions reasonable in the state of Colorado for all children. As we're moving through that, the note that will help all taxpayers in the state of Colorado is we have a $58 million Tabor surplus that will be coming back to the citizens when you file your next state taxes. So then to move on to some of the negatives inside of the budget. As we all know, Medicaid spending is out of control, and this budget is proof of that. We have an increase in Medicaid spending of $153 million, which raises that budget to a total of $2.5 billion in the state budget coming out of general fund. We know that if we don't get this under control, that it's going to be something in the future that we will no longer be able to afford. On top of that, we had to sweep $20 million in severance taxes to cover shortfalls inside of this budget. Severance taxes come from oil and gas extraction. These are paid out to the state in order for us to benefit impacted communities throughout the state. These dollars would go to build much needed infrastructure in these communities, to help pay for fire and police inside of these communities, and also take care of water projects throughout the state. Sweeping these funds will affect us all by not allowing your communities to build much needed infrastructure that is impacted by the increase in oil and gas operations in the state. I thank you so much for tuning in to this weekly update of the House GOP caucus. If you want more information, please look at our website at www.cohousegop.com. Thank you.